This is a really excellent way to get this thing started. This team is a really good football team that we played today, and they're well balanced, well equipped. They had really good players and good coaching, and we had great respect for them. So to come away with a win against a team that's this well equipped is a really good deal, because we had to play well in all three phases, and I'm really feeling like that's what it looked like, today. From special teams all across the board, everybody did their job today, and it's a great start for us. I don't know about this travel stuff, but it ain't so bad playing in the East. I don't know, it's so bad. So I don't know why everybody makes such a big deal about it, Greg. I don't know. So many things that were good today, because this is the first time we get out and really get playing. And I know everybody's worried about how we handled preseason and all of that. Now look at it. Guys played like crazy. They were running and hitting and tackling and doing all their stuff, and we'll get better. And so I was really fired up about this accomplishment to get the thing started. I like the challenge of going on the road against such a good team in a really noisy setting and all of that, and we handled all of it. Russell played fantastic football today. He got terrific help from his guys catching the football, and the pass protection was really solid as well. We were able to run the ball for 140-something. Chris looked great to give us the balance that we need. But really, the day to me really goes to Shane. I think his first time out and a chance to show it, and I'm really, really proud of what he was able to do, because he went for it the whole time, and we did exactly how we've been practicing and how we've been preparing, and he handled it with such a cool overall mentality and all, and he and Russ were just cooking. And so, I'm sorry I said that. Can you scratch that? Doggone it. They did really well together. Shoot, that's out there. Dang it. I don't ever think I ever said that one time all that last year, whenever that was happening. Anyway, so it's a big day there for really for the coaches on the offensive side to put this thing together. And I know everybody was questioning it, and we're just getting started, so it's really exciting for us. Go ahead. What do you got?
The two touchdown passes from Russell to Lockett. What did you see there?
Amazing. Just incredible stuff. The one against the blitz, the throw, you'd be surprised how we practiced that throw and that catch. And if you looked at Noe in pregame, he was working on that exact catch, the ball coming just like that. It's an amazing chemistry that they have. For Russ to be able to step up on the deep ball and throw it, I don't know how far he threw the ball, but it was as far as he could throw it, and it was as perfect as it could land. And of course he's there, and then they can't even knock him down at the end of it, just for Tyler to finish it. Just a fantastic football player. And it's really fun to see.
Watching Willie Mays, did
man.
Tyler Lockett look a little bit like that on the first one?
It was. We talked about it on the sidelines. Yeah, it was just like it was back in the day. I got the picture on the wall. So.
Was this the rapport that you've seen developing all during camp?
Yep. This is what I've been talking about, and this is what I was hoping for. And I'd never seen this kind of chemistry be so obvious between the caller and the quarterback. And it just I hope this is just the first step of a great march together.
Talked all week about the importance of slowing down Jonathan Taylor in their run game. Obviously, they were able to get some decent runs, but Brian Monet, it looked like he was in on every play tonight.
He played great. Monet did a great job today. I heard that he had 5 tackles, and he had tackle for loss, and he was causing problems the whole time. Bobby had 13 tackles, but we kind of expect Bobby to have 13 tackles. But for Brian to have a game like that, get us started. And I know Al played well too. Those two big guys did a great job. So that's great for Brian, though.
Hard he and Penny. Hard. Actually, shot too there.
Yeah, the pennies got nicked today. Rashad calf tightened up a little bit, and so we just decided, so early, this is keep him out of there. We have a couple guys, 3 guys, that could play past Chris, so that was all right, and we kept him out. Penny Hart had a concussion concern, so we had to keep him out, and he also had a concussion alert, so we don't know how serious those are until we really get some time on it, but enough that we need to keep them out. So.
I'm not sure how long their longest pass was, but it didn't seem like Carson Wentz at any time to go down the field, pass rush or the back end, which
I felt like it worked together very well today, and you could. I thought we felt our pass rush much more than we have, like early in last season. Much more like it. We finished the year. The back end though. definitely knocked down a couple different route concepts that allowed us to get to him, and the rush was really consistent and persistent, and it worked together really well. So it's a good start for us, really good start. You know, let me say this too. I can't imagine not mentioning the couple plays that Jamal made today. Holy cow. Just exactly like I told him to do it. No, that's not right. But just remarkable plays, and he's got so many in him. I just can't wait for our fans to see him and be able to watch what he does and be able to see how he creates and stuff, and the freedom that he uses to do that. It's really, really special. And the 4th and 1, we had 3 fourth down wins today, which were huge. And the one on the sneak, you know, he was so obvious that it was really hard. They didn't get the snap even, you know. So, and DJ Reed had a heck of a play to make, you know, to recover that fumble right there too. But I just thought Jamal looked, you know, that's what we come out to see. I mean, he jacks me up when I get to watch him play, you know, and I'm never gonna get enough of that stuff. So it's really cool.
Taylor's sack on the other 4th down, just what you
Yeah, big rush. He had a number of rushes. You can see when he get him with the 12s, he's going to be 12's best friend now. When they can get to roaring on 3rd down and on the passing downs and get him the chance to get off, you can see how explosive he is coming off the football. He's going to have some big games. He'll have some big games where it'll be really hard for people to match him up, and so I'm excited about that. It showed.
5 defensive linemen. How much was that game specific, or how much is this going to a new thing that you have defensively?
5 defensive linemen? Well, we'll see. I don't know that. We might have been a mistake in the substitutions today.
How much more varied does that make you guys?
Well, the reason we're able to do that is because of the versatility of the players, the edge players, and so we've been developing that ability all, you know, for a while now, and to see how flexible we can be. We have a number of guys that can all do it. So, you know, we didn't see a whole lot of Alton today, but he's in that mix too, you know. So, anyway, it's just part of it.
DK
I'm not talking about it.
Like you say, DK didn't, I think, have a target in the first half that ends up with a big game.
Yeah, we had some calls to him though. It just didn't happen, you know. And he had a good game. He had a really good game, and his mentality was great. And even though he got the taunting penalty, you know, he was stirring it up, and it caught him. But he was totally clear, you know, and poised about it, and it just didn't work out quite the way he had planned. But he did a good job, you know, hanging and coming back and making some big plays in the second half, and really the touchdown pass from him and Russ was about as perfect as you can do it. Russ looked off perfectly and threw the bunch, ripped it to him, and hit him on the back of the end zone. And there's a bunch of plays they're going to make together.
I'm sorry, the thought behind deactivating LJ?
We had everybody healthy, and that just worked out with the way we stacked it up this time around. You know, that thing is always in question every week, so it was part of the makeup for this game plan.
Tight ends, how much more varied is your offense just the way you're using tight ends?
Well, there's a lot more to see. We haven't done all our stuff. You know, there's a lot to come, and Gerald is such a versatile football player. You'll see him do all kinds of things, and he got a touchdown pass today and all that. But he's going to do more. He'll do a lot more. He's got a lot of good stuff in him.
Something happened with Ethan Posick at the end.
He did. He sprained his knee a little bit, and we're not sure, you know, how bad that is. We got to wait and see.
You were just kind of rotating him and Kyle there a little bit.
Yeah, that was part of the plan going in.
Same with Jordan and Cody as well.
Cody deserved to be out there, and so I mean, he had a fantastic preseason and all, and so we had, you saw there's a lot of rotations today. There's a lot of things that were happening. Rotate the nickels also, and so those guys deserve to play. So that's what we're working with.
Did you give any special recognition to Radigan or say anything to him for
The Army guy?
Yeah, that guy.
No, not yet. Totally just turned my back on him. No, he did, it was good. First ball game, he was really excited that he got a chance to play, and he helped out. Special teams were extraordinary today. I thought the guys were so good. Intensity was so good. Mikey kicked the ball so well and placed it, and he had that one little thing where he was trying to bait him into, but it didn't work. No, that was not by design. That was a mistake. But special teams were, I just thought, excellent today against a really good special teams unit on the other side. So, and really good returners too.
Do you think?
You just want to just keep talking. It's okay. This was really fun today, so I'm willing to keep going. You know.
Do you think Shane being on the field has some?
Yes.
It matters, like the chemistry he had with Russ.
Yes, I think it's really important. It was a decision that we you know, we went into the offseason talking about it, what we were going to do and how that was going to work out. And the more I saw how he communicates with everybody, the offensive line and the tight ends, receivers, and everybody, and how fluent he is, it just would be, you lose an asset, you know, during the course of the game to not have him available for all of that, as well as, of course, the quarterback. So he's naturally should be on the field. That's clear.
When we see a guy fumble and then you go right back to him the next series, is that a concerted effort, like to show your faith in Chris?
Not necessarily, but we, you know, Chris got the ball punched out, and that was a, you know, a heck of a play by them, you know, and Chris worked so hard to take care of the football that I wasn't going to let it phase the way we were proceeding.
Anything else? Thank you.
Thank you.